Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Brad Sugden. We're seeing several rounds of showers and storms out there this evening, and those are going to continue as we go throughout the nighttime hours. Notice we did see a first little line make its way on through. Now back off to our south and west, there's still a lot of activity out there. That's going to continue heading our direction. Then once the sun sets, we'll start to see that activity die down. So that'll be some good news. Now, like I said, some heavy storms out there. These counties in green: Nicholas, Fayette, Raleigh, Wyoming County, that is a flash flood watch in effect until 1 a.m. this morning. Now, there was a severe thunderstorm warning out earlier for Greenbrier County. Thankfully, that has expired now. Some strong storms still across our north. Those are going to move into Nicholas and Webster County for the moment. Pocahontas, we're seeing some thunderstorms, but just typical storms for us. Now, Greenbrier County, we've really been getting rolled over the last hour or so. We saw a severe thunderstorm make its way on through. The second storm went right over the same area, so dropping a lot of rain, especially in Rennick, where we had confirmed reports of some thunderstorm damage from some winds, a lot of big trees down in that area, so likely some power outages as well. Now notice another strong storm into Monroe County, just over Barnettstown, and that's going to continue to trek off to the east as well. So if you're in Monroe County, do take shelter. If you're to the east of that storm, it's going to be a heavy thunderstorm making its way on through. Seeing a little bit of a break between Fayetteville down towards Beckley and Gent at the moment, but we do have more storms back off to our west that are going to be making their way on through. Another heavy storm across portions of McDowell County. Zooming in here a little bit, you can see some red showing up, indicative of some small hail likely with this storm as well, some torrential rain, and of course a lot of lightning. That storm looks like it's going to trek just actually right over the Gary area over the next couple minutes. So if you're in that area, please stay inside and take shelter, because that's going to be a heavy storm as well. Really cooling off now in Beckley down to 67 degrees with a lot of that rain cooled air in place. Many areas back off to the west dropping down to lower 70s. Including Lewisburg, lower 70s, but still some very mild air out there as well. And there's a lot of humidity. These dew points, upper 60s, 70s, very, very humid air. So the atmosphere is definitely ripe for these storms to continue developing as we go throughout the night, and of course drop a lot of water as well. So we'll have to pay attention to those rivers and streams, especially where the storms repeatedly move over the same areas. Now, temperatures generally staying in the 70s, of course, some of us falling into the 60s, but really the story here is going to be the thunderstorms continuing as we go throughout the evening. Now, the severe potential is still out there. It's a slight risk off to our north, and some of our southern counties are included in the slight risk area. Now, this is put out by the Storm Prediction Center. Obviously, we're seeing some strong storms outside of these areas, so really the entire area does have the possibility to see some strong storms as we go throughout the next few hours. Putting CountyCast into motion here for you. This does continue as we go throughout the night tonight. Even after the main energy makes it off to the east, we still could see some residual rainfall as we go into early tomorrow morning. Thankfully, Wednesday, though, at the moment looks mainly on the dry side. Temperatures will rebound nicely back up into the lower 80s. Still going to be humid as well. Thursday looks like it'll be our driest day. We'll see activity staying down to our south and east. Very warm on Thursday as well. Many of us could go into the lower 90s, especially across the coal field. So a very warm day. Now tonight, temperatures falling down to about the 60s as we go throughout the nighttime hours. Some of these storms, again, will be strong as we go throughout the next few hours, including our central counties. And we'll also see some dense fog form, especially in those river valleys as we go throughout the night. Even off to the north, we'll all stay above 60 as we go throughout the night. Tomorrow, just a couple of degrees cooler than today, but still going to be on the mild side, lower 80s for the central counties. And as we go down towards our southern counties, lower to middle 80s for us. Union up to about 86 degrees as we go throughout the day tomorrow. Now, like I said, drying out for Thursday, but we do stay warm as we go throughout Friday and into the weekend, bringing in another round of some heavy showers and storms. And that's going to continue as we go throughout both Saturday and Sunday. Thankfully, though, after this, we do look like we're going to quiet down and maybe cool down finally as well. We can give those air conditioners a break. But of course, I'll post updates on these storms over the next few hours.
All right, absolutely. Thanks so much, Brad. And stick with us, everyone. Sponsors of next with sports.